what it is, what it do, and how the hell are you with yours truly, Petrov Fucker. Back on a Sunday. You already know what I said. I said it's either gonna be a busy or a slow one. It's just how it fucking comes to be. So I felt it was kind of busy. I felt some shit was gonna be said, but I already told you I'm gonna separate that shit. So this one is gonna be the music one. Son, some shit came out. Some other shit that I was wanting to talk about once upon a time. Probably gonna bring that shit up in another one. But you already know what it is. We're gonna start with the promotions. Cause I always gotta promote the homies. Always. I always gotta start with my dude, Yellow Boy. If you want your beats or get your shit mixed or mastered, hit the dude up. You can go on Facebook, look up Yellow Boy. He's the only motherfucking Yellow Boy there really is. There ain't no other ones that they ain't fucking with what he's fucking with. Also gonna fucking shout out his group, Slap Gods, and then amongst them I'm also gonna shout out some of the other people that he be fucking with heavy. Deuce Cobain and Steelo Drop That. Two dudes that I talk to on Facebook and I fuck with heavily. Gonna be doing an interview with them hopefully sometime soon. I'm gonna try to line that up with them, but just know that has been talked about and that's something that I am looking forward to doing. So we're definitely gonna bring some of that Minnesota heat. You already know what I'm saying. And speaking of Minnesota heat, I always gotta shout out Gammy. Young Gammy is a fucking savage. Got a music video shoot coming up in the end of September. I'm gonna be in that bitch. It's gonna be popping. You already know what it is. I always tell everybody check out his fucking music. If you don't know what to check out, always check out Pink Chopper first, or you can check out All Black featuring him and Playboy the Beast. That shit was on an underground album that Beast threw together with, I think it was like 21 different artists and shit. It was a fucking amazing fucking mixtape. Shit can't go wrong with that no matter what. You think you can still get on Dat Piff. I can find the link and set it up, but I probably won't do that. But if you can always fucking do the research stuff, go on Dat Piff and figure it out. It ain't that hard. Again, I gotta shout out some more of the murder music guys. I gotta shout out fucking Plague. That dude is always killing some shit, whether it's the rock scene or the rap scene or fucking mixing the two. I gotta give to the dude. He's really doing his fucking thing with that. You can't argue that. It's just the way it is, and that's kind of how it has to be, especially with the way he comes about doing the music. You can tell it's really from an emotional point of view, especially if you fuck with him on a daily basis. Like, I'm friends with him on Facebook, so I fuck with him on a daily basis. I talk to him pretty much every day, either whether it's a comment here or there. I'm always fucking talking shit to somebody on something, doing something on Facebook. Probably that I shouldn't be doing, but yeah, I'm a shit poster. It's what we do. I always got to shout out the fucking founder himself, Playboy. Man, he just got off a 30-day ban. I really was like, why the fuck is my Facebook just not as lit? You know what I'm saying? And found out that he was on a ban. He got banned for 30 days for, probably defending himself to some dumbass motherfucking person that's got to talk shit. Got to get somebody all riled up for no reason. And that's what they do. I mean, that's what a lot of people do, I think, on Facebook. They had to be on that fucking keyboard. I mean, that's why Adam Calhoun came up with the fucking song War. But we'll get into that. Gotta shout out Sick Fuck Mikey. Sick Fucks, I don't know. Either way, dude's a fucking amazing rapper. Dude puts out some hella cheap beats. You can't go wrong. The dude's he's a fucking, the Playboy the Beast picks multi-talented motherfuckers to be on murder music. You gotta be multi-fucking talented. Because if you ain't, I don't really know why you fucking run on said roster. That's just my point of view. Anyways. And then I also got to start off, Gammy has said that him and the Starve EP is still in the works. They're, taking their time. But just know when they come with that heat, it's coming. And that heat is going to be nothing but the fire. You know what I'm saying? The motherfucking fire in the church. Because that's what it's going to be. Exactly. See? Motherfuckers clap. Gotta shout out Lock Saint. Dude's consistently putting out amazing music, consistently putting out amazing graphics and beats. You can always hit him up on Facebook at Lock Saint. He also has a website, H2D. I'm not exactly sure. I know it's in one of the past episodes. It is linked. I think it's in the Big Music one. I did do a 15-minute past one where I just went ham on all my fucking favorite artists and shit. How great they were. Shouldn't say went ham. I went ham on them, I should say. Haha. But, yep, fuck you, speaker. Anyways, You got to check him out. You can go on Facebook and get a hold of him. He's got fucking just amazing graphics for just about anything. I don't think there's I don't think there's something you could want a graphic for that he couldn't put together. Especially if you give him the right idea and what you want, can't go wrong. Now we're gonna stray a little bit away from the music and go to some people I fucks with on some other stuff. I've always shouted out Chance Dominic. You can go on his Instagram. It's Chance Dominic. It's his Instagram. You can get you can get video shoots done for $20. You can get you can get pictures taken for $20, a video shoot, and then you can get a video shot for $80. Now, like I've said before, like any fucking good thing, it's gonna fucking go up in price once he starts to make it bigger and bigger and bigger. So the fact that if you get in on the ground floor and you can help him make a name for himself, props to you as a person. I'm always gonna shout him out because he's that dude. I definitely, when I get some more money in my pocket, I definitely plan on to fucking help him out, get some video shoots. I mean, some music, some fucking, god damn it, some pictures taken. I got some pictures I want done with some family, and I know that he's able to do that, so definitely check out Chance Dominic for photos and videos. Can't go fucking wrong. Now, to the brighter side of life, at least that I think is the brighter side. I always am going to shout out my tattoo guy. If you need any ink, I'm talking any ink. Well, hold up. I shouldn't say any, because I'm not the one tattooing. So I definitely don't go in there if you want your dick, your taint, or your asshole tattooed, because I don't want nothing to do with any of that shit. I did not send them. That is facts. But if you want a good tattoo and you want to go have fun and you can go into a fun environment and get a good fucking tattoo done, go to Northtown Ink. Ask for Jimmy. That motherfucker is a beast at tattoos. I'm talking about, I've named a bunch of good tattoo artists, but Jimmy is my tattoo artist. And I would not tell someone to go to him if I did not completely believe that he could do whatever the fuck he wanted. Now, don't go up there with some dumb, crazy fucking idea and think you're going to get some amazing fucking like $20 price. That's never going to fucking happen. Not ever. So be realistic. Go get a fucking awesome tattoo. And remember, ink is life. Now, I always got a shout out. I forgot to shout them out last time, but I always try to remember. I don't know how I forget because they are my brethren. I always got to shout out Beef Sticks Podcast and the Beef Sticks crew. Pasty and Fat Mac. Guys that helped put me on and gave me my fucking opportunity to have a podcast. And if you like wrestling, check them out. They got the fucking latest news. Not to mention, they're both fucking hilarious. So it's like listening to a comedy show about wrestling, and you're actually getting the actual factual news that they know as it's facts. It's what they know. Guaranteed. You know what I'm saying? Now, if they tell you that this is what they think, obviously you can fucking decipher a fact from a fucking opinion. But that's the idea, is that if you go there and you want to listen to something about wrestling, and I'm talking about, I listen to that shit at least 3-4 times a week when I'm just dinking around. And I laugh my ass off. Both of them just radio heads, go back and forth, and they're good at what they do. So check out Beef Sticks Podcast and learn you some wrestling. Onwards and upwards. We're going to get into the music now. Did you not think I was going to throw a sound effect in that bitch when we was going to transition? Ha ha! You already know the deal. So we're going to start with someone that is very controversial in their own motherfucking right. A lot of people hate him. A lot of people love him. But none other than Tom MacDonald. So he dropped his album Ghost Stories. And then on Friday, he dropped a rock type beat with, I don't know, I don't want to say rap lyrics, but definitely wasn't something that I was too enthralled with. But then again, I'm not a huge rock person. I'm not knocking people that like it. If that's your thing, more props to you. It's just not my thing. I'm a hip-hop rap guy. Kind of just my thing. I don't stray too far away from it. Maybe I should. Probably not going to happen, but, it happens. Ghost Stories, I got to definitely check that out. I've heard some songs off of it. I'm not mad at it. But, I mean, he's definitely pushed some of his other songs that I'm not I'm not going to say I wasn't a fan of him. I guess I get why he does it. But then again, a lot of artists do say he's just doing it just to be controversial. So, I mean, I think it's a double-edged sword because it looks like he is doing it just to do that. And then there's also a part of something that's like, okay, well, I get why he's making said song, whatever. But I I don't know. I like Tom McDonald. I like his music, but sometimes, even like I've said for Donald Trump, I think he just says stupid shit. You know? But I still will say he beat Mac Lethal in that disc competition. I will say that. So, openly. And like I shouted him out in the promotions. Gotta shout out Playboy the Beast again. So I was scrolling through Instagram and came across a fucking gem by Playboy the Beast and Mr. Sick. Motherfucker pounded. Like, pounded. It was a banging ass song. I don't know the name of the song. I just know I listened to it. And I might have it written. I do have it written down. It's Fuck the Haters. The picture was there too. I don't know how I didn't remember that shit. But it fucking pounded. Like I said, they both came with the fucking heat. It was the first time I had actually heard Mr. Sick. I've heard of him. First time I listened to him rap. I was definitely down with that shit. Definitely something I'm going to look into. So again, if you listen to this shit, check him on out. Can't hurt you. He also, Playboy the Beast, also got Self-Made, Self-Paid back on Spotify after some issues with the song with Stevie Stone. He had to get Stevie Stone basically to tell the person that was releasing said song. I don't know if he still went through it or whatever. I don't know if that's what Playboy did, but I know that that's the last time I actually heard of it. I mean, again, he was banned for a month, so a lot of things could have happened in that month that he might have to catch everybody else up on, but he got it back up on Spotify. So if you want to listen to Self-Made, Self-Paid, that shit is on Spotify now, and that motherfucker bangs. So I'm hoping Blast On Site with Stevie Stone is still on there. I don't really use Spotify. I do own Self-Made, Self-Paid, so I'm able to listen to it whenever I want. But I do know that was a song that had issues. I'm sure he got it worked out with Stevie Stone. You know, definitely a fucking banger of a track. Hell of a lot of good music on Self-Made, Self-Paid. It did chart on the iTunes album charts. That's facts. It did happen. Like Playboy has said multiple times, people come at him for reckless, stupid shit, and yet this dude is still living his best life off of the music he has made. So hating gets you fucking nowhere, obviously. Now, this one. Now, I didn't know if I was going to talk on this, but I fucking almost felt I had to, because I do like Alexander King. Now, sure, if you guys listen to fucking Alexander King and you follow him, you know where this is going. He slapped the shit out of Haystack. Now, it all stems from that crazy white boy thing. And now, granted, I might be white, but I'm not from the South. So I don't know really who is down with what down there. I know there's gangs down there. I don't know who's down with fucking crazy white boys, but I know Haystack said he was for a while, or he used them or something like that, the wave. I don't know. A lot of people say he rode the wave. A lot of Haystack fans say he fucking helped create the wave. Now, from what I have gathered myself, there were 4 original crazy white boys. Stump Dog, Lex, and 2 other ones. I forget their names at the moment. But he, there was 4 of them, and it really didn't involve Haystack. Now, not that he didn't help him grow with his music and all, but Haystack does have some issues that a lot of people don't like him for. Now, I have heard that the shit's not true with the kids, with the teenager. I'm not gonna say kids. I shouldn't say that. My bad. But the teenager or whatever. I mean, all the shit's public record. You can look it up. It's there. Now, I mean, he is with Rhymesick. He's with Static G, and I like Static G, and I would like to believe and trust Static G that he would not fuck around with someone that is nasty and filthy. So I'm gonna still trust Static G's opinion on that, but that's not why he got slapped. It had nothing to do with Static G. It had to do with the shit he was, I guess, talking about Alexander King. And Alexander King seen him. And in the video, he basically says, tell Stack, empty them fucking pockets. This, that thing, slaps Stack him in the fucking face. And proceeds to chase him down a little bit more and then slaps him in the fucking stomach. Now, that slap, that would have been the first slap. That slap would have been the slap that you would have been like, damn, that was heard around the motherfucking world, because that was a fucking slap. Now, the police did come up afterwards, so I'm assuming someone called the police. Haystack went back in the venue. Alexander King went back with his people, but shit was a wild video to watch. That was a fucking fact. But it was music related, so it made sense to make it onto the fucking